don't remember exactly what our plan was. Let's see if we can figure it out. It's almost morning. We're weighing 30.68. .84 water on us. I'd like to get these repaired. Um, we've got deer hides around. I think we've got some cured ones back uh, at the Quonset. Okay, it is daytime. Let's read for an hour. Let the sun come up, or light to come up, whatever. Oh, we're at Quonset. I was thinking we were at Jackrabbit. Okay, so we slept and just stepped out and back in to save. Okay, so there's cured deer hide. Do we have any gut? Why do we have all these hides and no gut? Because I used them all, most likely. We're in the midst of making arrows. Yeah, we got no gut here. Okay, so we can't fix the deer pants here. Let's see what the weather is like. Yeah, looks like it's going south. And we can hear the rattling going on. I think we'll just make some more arrows. Yeah, we made a bunch of, ooh. Okay, we've got one snare. I'm going to put that on us so we don't forget it. If we go back to Jackrabbit, we're going to want that. Hmm. We can only make one. Why didn't it give us this option? That's odd. Okay. Well, so we don't have enough feathers. We might have some at Jackrabbit, but I bet I probably brought them with me. We could definitely use some more firewood here. can't really do anything about that right now. We're kind of trapped with nothing to do. If we try going to Jackrabbit right now, I mean, we could do that, but the problem is we'd be walking into the wind the whole time. What can we do? Keep reading that book, I suppose, but what other books might we have here? Meh. That's a 25-hour book. Do we have anything that needs cleaned, repaired? No. Do we need this hacksaw on us? No, but if a frozen carcass it'll help with, and that's about it. Okay, I think we'd been talking about going to Pleasant Valley. But I'd like to do the pants. I'd like to repair the deer gear. Good, that's the last of the bad meat. That was 58%. That's bad enough that you can get sick from it. Oh, and we don't have a pry bar on us. We've got one here, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we do. I'm going to put that on me just because I don't want to forget it. And if we go straight from Jackrabbit, then we're going to want to pick these up. There's probably some cured gut there. We've got a lot of gut over there. Yeah. That's too nasty. In that kind of visibility, you know, we could easily get lost. Well, I guess reading the book is the only thing we've got. Hope the afternoon gets better. And it sounds like it did. Might have only been a wind direction change. No, it's actually slacked. I'd love it if the moose would show. Man, look how cold we are already. Yeah, so we're at day 50 basically, day 49. So it's as cold as the world's going to get. There's a wolf over there. Yeah, we could use a little bit better clothing. It'd be nice to have some better pants. We've got the deerskin pants, but not work pants or cargo pants, which I would prefer over the deerskin pants because they're almost as warm. The deerskin pants have better, well, probably better protection, but I don't know how much. But the deerskin pants have better wind resistance, but that doesn't matter on an inner layer. I'm going to go inside first and warm up a bit. Stop the bleeding. So 85 is our best. And we've got 2 of them, which I assume that's what we need. Yeah. And I don't know if we've got a sewing kit here. Uh-oh. We don't need one for those, but So I want to put these out. We've got 3 bunny hide there. 4. So that's a total of 6, so we really don't need to hide. Oh, one of these is... Oh, no, I'm thinking wrong. Okay. Well, we made it here, but there's not much for us to do here. So I'd like to make more snares, but we need gut, and we're more than 2 days. Well, no, we're less than 2 days, but basically not tomorrow. The next day, we would have some, and we're going to do our clothes with those 2. Okay. Yeah, we've got quite a bit of firewood here. Oh, yeah. So let's look at our clothing. We finally got a second pair of long johns. Thin wool sweater would be better than this. That would you'd like to get. A ski jacket would be better than this, wouldn't it? I forget. It's a little heavier. I think it's better protection. I think it's just the same amount of warmth and warmth. Now, Mackinaw would be nice. So would air wraps. And we could have a better piece than that, but a better piece than that is going to be heavy. So pants and a thin wool sweater are the 2 main things I'd like to find. And a Mackinaw would be killer. tear these things down. What else can we tear down? That we could do. As long as it's in this, we could do. As long as it's not a container. Okay, well, I guess I don't know what to do other than read. And now that is a burning book. That would mean we have 2 burning books. Which I don't want to carry 2. Yeah, we could do some repairs, but we don't have a sewing kit with us. Hmm. I'm just going to drop it. It would go back to 50% if we cooked it, but that's really too bad to eat. So it looks like we've recently gotten all the sticks. Well, we pretty much have nothing to do. So it's really just passing time. We don't have any books to read. Our weapons or tools don't need any fixing. It is one shitty torch, though. Let's check our skills. Carcass harvesting is getting close to 5. That's one thing that bunnies are good for, is getting your carcass harvesting up. Fire starting's getting near 4. I forget what bonuses we get on those, but cooking's coming along. I don't know how many extra hits that is, but I'd love to see that get to 3, because that'll undoubtedly, will probably be steadier, would be my guess. Revolver's gotten to 3. Oh, let's also look at this. I think we're probably at 5 on wolves killed. Yep. Bear killed is 1. Oh, that bear hide. Oh yeah, we need 2, and I think we do for the bedroll too. Yeah, so we do need to get a bear. All right, let's see. We're in a spot where we could sleep for 9 hours. Now we can sleep for 10. And it really doesn't matter other than to get us to daylight. But then what do we do in the morning? We have nothing to do. There's no reason for us to go to the fishing village. Ooh, 99. Okay. Well, once we get those done, now 99 can be a while. It can be something like 3 hours, because it's essentially, you don't know that it's any more than 98.5. So 1.5 hours of 5 days is 120 hours. So 1.2, it could be up to 1.8 hours. And then I think we just leave. We need a little bit of water. We don't need 8 of those. 2 is plenty, and that's more than we need. Should we even take the hacksaw? I think not. And I'm not going to take a whetstone. We'll find those along the way. Let's get rid of that. We'll take that one. We'll find cleaning kits. Cloth isn't hard to come by in Mystery Lake or in Pleasant Valley. Because, let's see, we'll be going to Thompson's Crossing right away. And really, we don't need cloth until we find a sewing kit. We should check our traps. And I think we should bring them in. How much? Yeah, we got a good amount of reclaimed. Well, we're probably going to leave tomorrow, but maybe we get to the fishing. No, because we've got food here. And we'll want to fill up before we leave. Oh, let's put these snares away. We'll have a lot of this. All of this will be ready by the time we get back. Ooh, there's one that's almost ready. Oh, come on now. Okay. Now, we need to be successful on these. Oh, I do need a sewing kit. Okay, well then we take it with us. How heavy does that make us? Not bad, but that's because we don't have much for water. Okay. Well, I think we leave now. So we want to get to the fishing hut. Our biggest problem is not having food until we, yeah, okay. Not having food until we get, oh, that wind. Till we get to Pleasant Valley. There's a wolf. Ooh. There's a wolf. Nasty. We're going to go ahead and sleep. We got a long way to go to get to the cave. I don't think now. Now, I don't think we've done this car before. Well, I guess we have. So then we've done all of the cars. Oh, what? I didn't take the sewing primer? I must not have noticed it, I guess. I don't know. I shouldn't stop to pick stuff up. Well, unfortunately, I don't want to mess with that bunny. $33.6. Still 3 arrows down, man. We're 3 hours down all the time these days. But this is day 50. I don't know, but I'd like to get to the control tower. But, wait, were we supposed to go up here? Yeah. There's another bunny. But we've got to pass a wolf, and I don't want to draw him to us down this path. So I don't want to be carrying any bunnies. And the bunnies have disappeared anyway since we went inside. Which seems to be a bug in the game these days. Every time, and I can't say every time, but virtually every time, we arrive at a place and go inside, if there's animals outside, they will be gone by the time we go back out. Now this is where it can get wolfy. That doesn't look like a wolf. If I could get him in around here, that would be ideal, but I don't want to get him out there where the wolf is going to be. So we'll just pass on him. Now, we have not been here, or have we? Yes, we have, but we haven't. Oh man, we've just gone through the cave and back, so that all the loot's going to be gone. Yeah. I want to pick up some coal, but not that much. Because we're virtually heavy right now. But those naps have got it so that we're not near to getting tired. Let's see, we want to go this way, don't we? I'm going to pick up more than I want to take with, but we'll just leave a pile at the other end of the cave. Oh, fuck. This is where we started. How did I get turned around? Is this right? I don't think it is. Yeah, that just leads us back to where we came from. So we have to take this, which isn't that what we did? That's a dead end. I know that we checked the dude. Okay, we're good. I don't know how I looped that around. Now we've been over there. Now we just got to hope we don't have a nasty blizzard. That's 39. We sure as hell don't want to be that heavy. 36.25. Now, I don't like coming to Thompson's Crossing going this direction, because there's a good chance you have a wolf to get past. Now, there is a cave around here somewhere. I'm not going to bother with it. I think it's up there. It might be up past here. Yeah, I don't know where it is. That wolf sounds like it's ahead of us. I'm actually going to go down this way. Just trying to avoid the wolf. Nothing. I'm just going to grab, I should go straight to the other place, actually. I was just going to grab a couple of books, a couple of burning books. I think we're going to want to make a fire. And we can pretty much use these books as our firewood. Now, hopefully we get a sewing kit here somewhere. But we'll get one. I'm not worried about that. Yeah, let's get rid of all but one of those. Yeah. Need a sewing kit badly. Oh, do we still have? Yes, we do. Better. I don't think there's anything up here ever. Maybe on other modes in Interloper, but oh, yeah, except that. We've seen that multiple times. Can't open that one. Now, a little bit of food would be nice. Don't need that. New dog food. Our first can opener, and we don't really need it. How much does the can opener weigh? 0.25. I'm going to say no to that. Okay.
Just asking a quick question. Why no to the can opener? Bye.
Because it weighs 0.25, and we can use our knife or hatchet to open cans, and so we don't have to smash them open. Which in the early game, there's that sewing kit we needed. In the early game, you know, smashing open cans is something you really try not to do because you lose, generally about 30% of the contents. But here we're not going to lose anything, but we are going to use, we are going to use a tool that wears pretty quickly. The improvised knife and hammer, or knife and hatchet, wear pretty quickly. I should have turned the light off before I went out. Now, there's a wolf that can be across that bridge. He generally doesn't come across the bridge, in my experience. And of course, I can't speak for the wildlife refresh that I'm not used to yet. And in the morning, we'll see about whether we can get down there or not. But so, any rate, what I try to do, and this is more than most people, is manage my weight. And you'll see me fiddling with it all the time. So 0.25 that I don't really need to carry. I just don't want to do it. Oh, so that sewing primer, oh no, we put it away. That's what the deal was. But this one has been read. Oh, dang. Where am I? Okay. I don't know if we can read an hour. It's marginal. Well, that doesn't look like it's going to give us much of a benefit at all. Oh, how? I thought that's about where our mending skill was. No, it's here. So it's not going to do much, but there's times when you can read and there's nothing else to do. So, all right. Well, we're going to drink up and then sleep for 9-ish hours. Yeah, we can't sleep for 9 hours. But you know what? I should pass time. 1 hour. Oh, not 8 hours. All right. Not quite daylight yet. We're going to need to eat this. So yeah, once we get over the 35 pounds or 35 kilograms, we start slowing down. And if it's late in the day, when your energy is below half, then you really start slowing down if you're heavy. It might still be too dark. Nope, we just got there. Sounds nasty out there. Please be successful. 85%. Nice. Nice. 18 and 9. I'll take that. Okay. Now, we do need to search these other houses. And we're at 32. I'm going to put that down. That down. I'm not going to use that. Get rid of that can. Okay. That gives us some carrying space. Ooh. Did we eat that food and we're still that hungry? Yeah, because of all the repairs drained us. we're going to be scary close to losing well fed. No food, that sucks. Oh, now we get another pair. Took us, what, 50 some days in order to get the second, and then we get the third the very next day. No, you can stay there. Okay. Not a lot here. But then we really don't expect a lot. But it would have been nice to have at least some food. Now, I don't know if there could ever be anything laying around here. There's a learning book. Wilderness Kitchen. Well, he's pretty close. Now that house we can get into. Yeah, he's right here. Oh, nice. Oh, nice. We'll take that to the farmhouse. How about a clothing item that we can actually use? Don't need that. $34.29. Okay, where's Mr. Wolfie? We came in this door. Man, we didn't get enough food. Don't need that. We have looked down there. Now, there used to be a container in here, and I don't think it's still here. Okay, so that wolf has probably gone back that way. Oh, he's right there. Ha! Okay, well, we got to go to the barn. Let's see what. That, neither of those are reading books. It's going to be hard to not be heavy. Okay, and both of those are reading books. We're going to have to do that. Oh, we got 6 liters of water. So we will deal with that. Okay. That gets us just under. I'm going to pick up half. Yeah, I'm not going to check on the other side of the bridge. There's generally nothing there. And knowing that the wolf is around there, it's just not worth it. Two arrows down, that's not horrible. There's a cave back there that I'd like to go to, but I think we're going to pass. Just going to be happy to get to the barn and to the farmhouse today. Oh, it's early in the day still. I was thinking it was a little later. Now, in a previous playthrough, we encountered a wolf near this bridge. That's new, because that didn't ever used to happen. So, though we're heading right over that way, I'm not inclined to peeking over that ridge. And anyway, I suppose we should get this car first. Nice. Now there can be wolves right by the barn, and we definitely want to have plenty of run. These little outbuildings, they'll never have anything in them. This one can. Don't need to spray paint. And that's all we got. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and do the tractors right now. I'd often want to just go straight in and stop the bleeding, but we're in really good shape, so not too worried about it. It's really important when you're low enough that you're not necessarily going to be able to heal up all the way that night, and we should be fine getting to the barn. I mean, getting to the farmhouse. Unless a wolf has something to say about it anyway. Is that a stem? Oh, thin wool sweater. That's better than the hoodie we've got. Burning book, I don't know that we'll take it with us. Uh-oh, I'm stuck. Your gut, nice. Oh, thank you for the gyps. Hmm. Okay. That's all we've got here. Now, is there anything I want to get rid of? We're at 36.98. That's not bad. And we can get a little bit lighter just by drinking. So I think we'll go with that. We'll be a little bit slow. I don't want to sleep, but I do want to warm up a little bit. And yeah, you can sleep in any vehicle. All right, let's go. Now, let's hope there's no wolfie out here. They can hang out back over that way, so that's why I just sprint away from the building if I don't hear a bark. Now, across this field, I've never seen wolves, and unless something has changed, this field is fine, but not if you go all the way over there. Uh-oh. Auto walk, please. There'll be a few cattails in the river. I'd have to go that way to get quite a few. And since we're heavy and starting to get tired, I'm not going to do that. There should be some food at the farmhouse. A little something. And I don't know that it's true now, but there never used to be anything at that little outbuilding. But I imagine it's true. Can't remember if there's some cattails just on the other side of this or not. No, we'd have to go all the way down there, and I don't want to do that right now anyway. Now let's hope we aren't walking into a face full of bear. Doesn't seem like there's anything in there anymore. Used to often be a deer out behind it, and I haven't seen that lately. Okay. I am gonna use a lantern for this. We could almost see without it, but fishing book. No. Okay, so we're heavy, and I think the first thing we're going to do is unload some stuff. Uh-oh. Okay. Now, this is generally where I store stuff here in this place. Hmm. We're going to put that thin wool sweater on. We're going to keep the food on us for now. We'll grab those if we need them. We're going to fill up the thing. Okay, 34. Still heavy, but that's fine for now. Garbage. Yeah, this isn't a lot of food. Let's just keep searching and hope we find more. Oh. Oh. Well, that's food. Hmm. There's almost always a container out here. Hope the bear pays us a visit. Oh. Okay, we're gonna put 6% on that maple syrup. I don't know if we should eat that, but I think we're going to, because if we get food poisoning, we got to sleep 10 hours and take antibiotics, and we're about to sleep 10 hours anyway. So can opener. 50 days without one, and now we get two and almost back-to-back days. Nice. 0%. I don't know if we can eat that. Well, I mean, I assume it's going to give us food poisoning, and then we'll just cure it. So maybe we eat both of those, and if there's any left over, we just won't eat it. All right. Some chips. This used to be have a bed here. It won't let me go down. That was weird. A rifle used to have a chance to spawn under that bed. Ugh. All right. Well, and it doesn't weigh any more. Same protection, but it's got a chance to be a little bit, I mean, it is a little bit warmer, but could be 2/10 warmer than it is if repaired. Okay. We're weighing 40. Yeah, we're going to ditch the can opener again. We're probably going to do some repairs, so. And let's see, our weapons don't need anything. This is too many reading books. This one I think I've only done 1 hour in. We'll sort that out. I'm actually going to put that over in the kitchen. And neither of those are burning books. Okay, we're at 36 for some reason. Probably a lot of it is all that food. Oh, and we've got the coal and okay, still a little bit heavy, but whatever. We're not going anywhere right now. What time of day? Is there any clothing we would want to repair? Well, and I am going to do that. We could even do the genes, but they don't have any warmth value, so they're not really worth doing. 18 and 9. Everything's pretty good shape. Okay. Now, I don't think we can eat this from here. Oh, we can. Okay. Food poisoning takes 2 of these and 10 hours of rest. So let's rest 10 hours. And when you get food poisoning, you can always sleep for 10 hours. You don't have to wait until you're tired. You can just sleep for 10 hours. But the thing is, what we just did, you're not going to regain any health. But we're virtually full health. So not a big deal. I think we can sleep 1 more hour now. All right. Sun is up. Okay, now I got to decide what we're doing next. I think I want to go to the radio tower. For some reason, at one point, I was thinking that we were coming in from that direction, but that's the way from Mystery Lake. Anything else we can get rid of? Well, this isn't something to get rid of, but it's something I want to do. Let's refuel this. Okay. Let's not carry that. We don't need it. And let's only carry 1 of those. Okay, 31.43. And we need water, so I think that's a little too heavy. the odds of us making a fire are pretty low. So let's get rid of that. That doesn't sound good. That little barn will have basically nothing in it. I mean, we can check it, and then there is a bed in there we can actually sleep or pass time to warm up. But I would like to see the weather be a little bit better before we head out. Okay, sounds like, well, maybe not. I was going to say it sounded like the wind slacked, but I don't think it did. Okay, well, I think it did. Ooh, we've got to check this car. Don't know where that is. Uh-oh, there's the bear. Is he coming this way? Looks like it, doesn't it? Well, if he's coming this way, I want to stay here. But unfortunately, it's going to take him forever to get over here. Man, we got cold quick. We are warm in here. a damn thing. You can use that as a bed. I hope this doesn't mess the bear up. It did. Okay. Oh, there he is. So he's not coming this way. Yeah, we're going to be cold here in a second. Yeah. Well, that bear's in a bad spot. Because that's the way I want to go. Okay, can we go around him? Yeah, but we'd be walking into the wind. But there's no wolves out here in this field. Not going to deal with any bunnies. We've got a long way. We'd have to carry them being all stinky. But it's, for most part, should be wolf free. But still. So that bear a lot of times walks right out to the farmhouse. And standing on that porch, you can shoot at him and he can't get to you. You got to close the door though. Shoot and then close the door. I think we're coming back the same way. I might as well get the birch on the way back. Actually, maybe we don't come back the same way. I think there's always 3 bears on this map. And one can come up to the radio tower. There's Maple. And some bunnies. We might want to get them after we warm up. Let's see if I remember my path. I don't really. Okay, so the reason for that rock climbing rather than walking straight up the path is that the bear can be on that path and you don't notice him till you're face to face with him. Not a good result. Now, there used to be, I'm going to leave both of those. There used to be frequently cargo pants here. Oh, just giving away tooks now. Nice. That was nice because we don't have much of that. Yeah, that's staying here. Actually, I'm going to take it and we're going to put it in this other cabinet. Not eating that. That just looks like paper. Can't reach it, but I think that's all that is. Don't want that. Oh. All right. Well, we got some good stuff here, but okay. That is something it's too heavy. We would never carry it anywhere. Weighs 2 kilograms. I don't think we need the thin wool sweater. We've already got, if all we need is one of them. We're going to need to start eating some of this food. I probably should have left the rifle back. But we're not too bad. 35.83. And we can eat and drink. Now those crackers I'm not gonna eat. They don't deteriorate. Look, we had a lot of food, but it goes fast. $35.89. And let's see. It's a good hour of the day. But it's time for me to take a break. And that weather doesn't look very good. So that's a save point right there. And it's time for me to take a break for sure. I will probably be back in a couple hours, but you never know. So that's all for now.